is KSAM Huntsville, and you're listening to the Bearkat Sports Network. This is the Bearkat Sports Network. It's time for Sam Houston State University Bearkat basketball. 101.7 KSAM has every dribble, swish, and squeak from buzzer to buzzer live. Now let's head down to the floor with the voice of the Bearkats, Rob Hipp.
Hello, friends, and a very pleasant good evening live from Huntsville, Texas on the campus of Sam Houston State University at Bernard G. Johnson Coliseum. I'm Rob Hipp, your play-by-play announcer. Tonight, it's Sam Houston men's basketball hosting the Tarleton Texans. It is the final regular season game for Sam Houston. It's also senior night, and then they'll get a little bit of a time off before we start that WAC tournament down in Las Vegas. Should be a good one here tonight as Sam Houston, though, coming off of their second loss in a row against a very tough and talented Grand Canyon University team. Sam Houston, they couldn't get a shot to fall in that 67-41 loss to GCU back on Saturday at the GCU Arena. The Bearkats, as I stated earlier, have lost 2 in a row. They've dropped to 12-5 in the Western Athletic Conference and 17-13 on the season. The Lopes improving to 20-7, 11-5 in league action, thanks largely in part to a 50% shooting performance from three-point range in that ball game. Jaden Ray, who I've came to call Rocket Man because he's so fast on this team, he led Sam Houston with 8 points. Savion Flagg went out of that ball game as he hit the deck pretty hard. He only had 7 points, but again, for him, it was a tough night for Savion as he had that injury, and hopefully we'll see him back here tonight. We did not get any updates as far as from coach or any of the staff, but we'll let you know as soon as we know. But hopefully we'll see Savion Flagg out there again getting the start here for Sam Houston. And by the way, it was the first game for Flagg in 29 games that he has played in, only his first game that he did not score in double digits. He has been a true leader for this team. So many of these guys have stepped up. It's going to be a special night here honoring Kuba Kowalski, Savion Flagg, and DeMarcus Lampley, your 3 seniors here for this Bearkat team. I had a chance to catch up with head coach Jason Hooten. We'll play that interview here in just a few moments. Stay with us, friends, from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearkat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: The Grove, Tough Shirts and Eagle Graphics, U.S. Army ROTC, Under Armour, University Hotel, and Villas on Sycamore. Thank you for supporting your Bearkats.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Rob Hipp here pregame with Sam Houston men's basketball head coach Jason Hooten. Today, the final game of the regular season and the final game here at home for this campaign this year as Sam Houston battling the Tarleton Texans, a team that defeated Sam Houston earlier this season. But, Coach, before we talk about that one, we'll quickly go back to that contest at Grand Canyon, a very tough night and a 67-41 loss on that Saturday night previously. Coach, just kind of your thoughts on that ball game. It was a tough night shooting.
Yeah, for sure. And other than you doing your job and wanting to talk about it, it's definitely something that we've tried to forget and move on. It just got off to a great start, head 6-0, and then even ahead at the first media. And then after that, we just really got frustrated offensively because we just couldn't make a shot. And, it was probably the worst defeat I've had in my coaching career, and yet still gave the other team 67 points, 44% from the field, and turned them over 16 times. So just a weird game. We just could not make a shot or score, and ended up scoring 41 points. So we've got to flush that one, and we got to move on to tonight.
Moving on to this one, Coach, battling a tough Tarleton Texans team, 9-7 in the Western Athletic Conference, as I previously mentioned, losing to them on January the 6th at Tarleton, a 75-64 tough loss there. Coach, this is a tough team. It's well coached. These guys are continuing to develop, but your guys have have been together all season. Everyone, for the most part, has stayed healthy. Just kind of your thoughts heading into this matchup tonight.
I think our guys know what's at stake. We're playing for a lot right now. Obviously, if we can win tonight and get a little bit of help, we can get all the way up to a 3 seed. And I think just the most exciting thing about it all is there's not one team that's going to the conference tournament that we haven't beaten, maybe except for Seattle, and we only got to play them one time in Utah Valley. But other than that, we've beaten everybody. Had a heartbreaker last Thursday against SFA, and we're right there. And we need to play well tonight, though. We need to shoot the ball well. We need to execute. We need to play harder than Tarleton does, be tougher than Tarleton is, and we need to come out tonight and get a win.
And that kind of leads us into our Coach Hooten's Keys of the Game, presented by Emblem Properties Real Estate. Coach, as always, your keys to victory in this one tonight.
Yeah, I think number one thing is we got to play hard, and we got to be tougher than them tonight. Handle their pressure. Take care of the ball. They want to turn people over and get up and turn their defense into offense. So we got to do a good job of establishing us. And then, I think we got to, the other thing that we didn't do there last time is, we didn't do a really, really good job of executing. We've got to execute tonight in our offense, in our half court. We got to get good shots out of our offense. And then we need to out-rebound them. This is a team that's a lot smaller than we are, and we need to impose our will. We need to go inside. We need to throw the ball inside. And then, we need to have 4 guys going to offensive rebound tonight and, turn those offensive rebounds into easy baskets for ourselves.
The Keys of the Game brought to you by Emblem Properties Real Estate, who offers the customer service difference where our clients are number one. Coach, lastly, it's senior night, and it's always a great opportunity to recognize the seniors. I know that there's going to be some things kind of handed out before game, but you talk about 3 guys in DeMarcus Lampley, Savion Flagg, and Kuba Kowalski. Just how special is this night always for you, and especially for the kids?
Yeah, it always is. We like to do it after the game so that we don't get caught up in, those kind of things. And then the other thing is about senior nights is, we got a lot of basketball left. We've still got a tournament to play, and so I don't really try to think about those things or talk about what those guys really mean to me until the season's over. But obviously they've all had a huge impact, and even with Kuba and Savion being 1-year guys, the difference that they've made in our program and everybody that they've touched this year has just been an incredible feat. And then you look at a guy like DeMarcus Lampley, who's we're blessed to have had him for 3 years because of COVID. And that is a silver lining about COVID, is just being able to have a guy like him that can stick around an extra year, and and it's just been a blessing to have him every day. A guy who's always smiling, and it's always in a great mood, and he's done some great things here in this program, and hopefully we can get him out of here tonight with a win and then go win that conference tournament in Las Vegas next week.
We're believing for that tonight, Coach. Done a great job all season, and looking forward to this one. As always, eat 'em up, Cats.
Eat 'em up, Cats.
Once again, head coach Jason Hooten. We'll have more looking into this when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us here. Sam Houston men's basketball about to get underway. Our public announcer here tonight, Quentin Baylor, as we are set here in just a few moments for our country's national anthem. Again, Sam Houston hosting the Tarleton Texans, who are entering 14-15 or over 8-7, actually 9-7. And we will go now down to the court for our country's national anthem.
With the playing of the national anthem performed this evening by the Sam Houston State University Band.
beautiful playing of our country's national
Fans,
anthem.
please remain standing for just a moment.
We'll keep it
As
down
we
here
go
with
about our
Quinn
day-to-day,
Baylor.
it is very important for us to remember that we have foreign student athletes directly impacted by these unsettling world events. It's hard to imagine what these student athletes are going through, but it is very important that we show them support during these events. At this time, will you please join us in a moment of silence and solidarity with our student athletes. Thank you.
It was a
Now,
moment of
it's time to
silence
introduce
that
our
was
starting lineups for
honoring
today's
those
game.
students and those that are affected by the tough things happening
First for the
in our
Texans.
friends in Ukraine. And so a very nice gesture here tonight by Sam Houston, again honoring those students. We'll get started tonight with the Tarleton Texans, again coming into this contest 14-15 overall, 9-7 in the Western Athletic Conference under head coach Billy Gillespie in his second season with the Texans, 24-25 overall, but his 10th year coaching, 172 wins, 133 losses, a Texas State alum from 1983. They will start with the 6'5" freshman guard out of Dallas, Texas, and Lake Highlands High School, number 1, Noah McDavid. A 6'6" sophomore guard out of Arizona and Searcy High School, number 2, Freddie Hicks. A 6'4" sophomore guard out of Killeen, Texas, and Ellison High School, it's number 3, Kamir Bose. A 6'5" senior guard out of Durham, North Carolina, and Troy, number 4, Todd Schmidt. And last but certainly not least for the Texans, a 5'11" senior guard out of DeSoto, Texas, and Ranger College, number 11, Montre Gibson. And here is your Sam Houston Bearkat starting lineup for tonight. Turnaround jumper here, Tristan Ikpe starting early, and the Bearkats take a 2-point advantage. Find Lampley from the corner, weaving through traffic, the jumper, the 2-shot, the yes! There it is, to Marcus Lampley for 2. Turn on the light. Over to Jaron Cook for 3. Light the stove, baby! It's Jaron Cook, and the Bearkats are on fire here in the first half. He pulls it back down, though. Oh, what a play by Javion May as he hauled in aggressively the offensive rebound and dropped it back in off the right side of the glass. Dante Powers, zing, zang, bang, there it is for 2. Oh, called Dancing with the Stars. We got a new celebrity on the court. It's Dante Powers. He's saying, I can dance just as good as you guys on TV. I do it on the basketball court.
At guard, a 6'7", 215-pound grad senior from Texas A&M University, number 1, Savion Flag.
At guard, a 6'2", 195-pound junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 11, I'm Javion May.
At forward, a 6'6", 225-pound senior from Bearkat, Texas, number 12, I'm Tristan Ikpe.
At guard, 5'10", 165-pound junior from Midway City, Oklahoma, number 13, I'm Jaden Ray.
At guard, a 6'2", 175-pound senior from Phoenix City, Alabama, number 3, I'm Light 'em Up.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has
Once
great
again,
service.
for
She
your
has been
Sam
your good
Houston
neighbor agent
Bearkats,
for
it is
35
Savion
years
Flag,
after all.
DeMarcus
But did you know
Lampley,
that State
Javion
Farm
May,
has
Tristan
surprisingly great rates too?
Ikpe,
Yep,
and
that's right.
Jaden
Along with
Ray.
good neighbor service,
As we
State
are
Farm agent
moments
Diana
away
K.
from
Barnes has
tip-off here, live again from Johnson Coliseum in Huntsville, Texas. Again, thanks for joining us as we'll get things rocking and rolling here in just a few moments. Once again, I'm Rob Hipp, your public address announcer. Excited about this one as the Texans coming in once again at 9-7 overall as they had on a 3-game win streak at Chicago State, where it started on February the 19th, followed by UTRGV and Lamar. They dropped 2 in a row before that, Abilene Christian and Utah Valley. So tonight, Tarleton in their purple jerseys, purple shorts, the numbers in white, outlined in gray, Tarleton in cursive across the front. And for the Bearkats in their white jerseys, white shorts, numbers in orange, outlined in black. Bearkat fans here, we have a good crowd at Johnson Coliseum here this evening. And Sammy the Bearkat getting the crowd fired up. Sam Houston in their white jerseys, white shorts, triangles on the short pant legs, black and orange SH logo to the side, the Bearkat numbers in orange outlined in black, Sammy the floating head logo on the back as well, Bearkats written across the front, Savion Flag is out there, he is healthy and good to go here tonight as he will square off with Freddie Hicks. By the way, Freddie Hicks is Damon Nicholas's junior's first cousin. Here we go as the Bearkats will control the opening tip. We'll go from left to right. It's Jaden Ray at the top trying to fling one down. Lampley able to haul it back down. Lampley on that left corner goes over to Savion Flag. near the left corner, working a dribble, stepping back, double team, fires this one back over to Lampley. He'll take a shot. Bam! Nailed it, baby. Turn on the lights early here as DeMarcus Lampley buries one to start this ball game for the Bearkats. Sam Houston leading here to start 3-0. Tarleton back with it on the left side. As he'll work the dribble here, it is Shamir Bogues. Back up top over to Gibson. Gibson to the left wing, guarded by Jaden Ray, working a right-handed dribble, high screen by Hicks, works around it. Pass over to McDavid, down to 4 on the shot clock. McDavid to the left corner, Todd Small for 3. No, he can't respond, and Jaden Ray pulls down the rebound. And here come the Bearkats on that far side. It is Savion Flagg from left to right. Inside, Jaden Ray tried to turn on the juice and missed the shot there. It may have been blocked from behind by Todd Small. And here comes Tarleton as they'll move from right to left. Back over up top into the hands of Todd Small. He has it on the right wing. Fires over the corner, Montre Gibson. Gibson takes a jumper from just outside the right elbow. That off the mark. Rebound, Savion Flagg. He'll fire it back over to Lampley. Lampley pushing, or beg your pardon, Jaden Ray pushing his way forward. Shamir Bogues there. Boy, he hit the deck pretty hard. I think he may have tried to sell that one. Bearkats leading 3-0 as this one is intercepted now by Bogues. And here comes Tarleton from right to left. Down low inside, over to Hicks. To the corner we go. Back up top, it's a Gibson. Thought about a 3. Now the chest pass to Small on that right wing. Plenty of time on the shot clock here. Small will work inside now. Picks up his dribble back over the right wing. Left wing, Hicks working inside from the right elbow. Passing, good ball movement here. Gibson will take a 3. This one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, Bogues. He'll strike this one over to Gibson. Back over left corner, Bogues for 3. Yes, as he drills it in. And Sam Houston. We are tied up 3 apiece, 17:47 to go here in the opening half of play on that Miller time game clock. Thanks for joining us. Jaden Ray back over the right side. He'll take a 3 straight away. This one no good. A rebound launched over to McDavid. McDavid, quick pass over to Small on the far side from right to left. Back over to Gibson. Ball goes back up top to Bogues. Bogues, chest pass to the left wing to Small. Crossing over the dribble is guarded by Javion May. Now the pass over to Bogues, and it goes out of bounds. Bogues wasn't ready for it. So again, we are tied at 3 apiece. 17:23 to go on that Miller time game clock. As Savion Flagg remains out there on the court. Javion May is there. Javon Grant checking in for the first time tonight, though. So Javon Grant in the ball game as he will bring it here now for Jaden Ray from left to right. Grant near the top of the 3. Trying to work a crossover dribble, uses right-handed to direct traffic. The pass goes over to Lampley on the left wing. Had a chance to meet DeMarcus Lampley's mother a few moments ago. Here's the pass over to Savion Flagg from the free throw line. He'll take a jumper, rims in and out, no good. Rebound dropped over to Hicks. Freddie Hicks, back pass over to Bogues. Bogues will bring it across the center court line from right to left. The left-handed dribble, guarded up top by Lampley. Bogues over to his right hand, now to the right wing to McDavid. McDavid fired the pass back over to Small. Back to the right corner. Up top, the pass goes to Small, guarded by Javion May. Small with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Back over the left wing, finds Bogues. Bogues quickly back to Small. He'll take a 3. This one off the left side of the rim. Batted around. Javon Grant can't come down with it. And it's over to Bogues off the left side. He's blocked by Ipe. And here come the Bearkats. It's DeMarcus Lampley 1-on-2. Loses the handle, goes out of bounds, and turned over by Sam Houston. So a tough break there for the Cats. As they turn it over, it'll go right back to Tarleton. We are tied here 3 apiece. 16:23 to go on senior night here in Huntsville, Texas. As the Texans will bring it back into the front court from right to left. Todd Small has it. Tough defense there on Javion May, was trying to swipe it away. Small put an elbow up. Goes back over to Small here on that left corner. Working a right-handed dribble, rotates back to the top. Right-handed pass to Gibson. Boy, and a shoe goes launching into the table over there. So there's a player out there without a shoe on it. Maybe Javion May, as his shoe went flying. Chris Thompson picked it up. The shot is missed. And here comes Javon Grant. Inside, flip, dip. Good, baby. Pull out the salsa early. A little flip and dip action by Javon Grant. And the Bearkats take a 2-point advantage, 5-3, with 15:45 to go on that Miller time game clock. We'll step aside and take a break for 90 seconds. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She has been your good neighbor agent for 35 years after all. But did you know that State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, that's right. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wagner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wagner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wagner Huntsville.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Back in the saddle, friends. Rob Hipp live from Bernard G. Johnson Coliseum in beautiful Huntsville, Texas. Sam Houston men's basketball leading Tarleton 5-3 here on senior night, the 31st game of the season for the Cats in the final regular season game. Sam Houston trying to avenge the loss at Tarleton earlier on January the 3rd, where Tarleton taking care of business, hosting the Bearkats in that contest. It was actually on January the 6th, 75-64, lost by Sam Houston. And still a lot up for grabs in the Western Athletic Conference. A win here and a little bit of help would secure a top 3 seed. The Sam Houston Bearkats hoping for that, as they'll get a couple of games on the byes in the WAC tournament. They are going, but they're playing for seeding. 5-3, back in action. Tarleton to inbound. They'll move from right to left. It's over to Bogues, and we got a whistle here. Maybe that shot clock did not get started. They only took 1 second off. I think they're going to re-inbound this one here. The shot clock's only showing 29 on it, and they're not going to, they took 2 off, so down to 27 seconds. Bogues will inbound on the sideline on the left side. Quick give and go pass, small back over to Bogues, guarded by Flagg. Bogues with a left-handed dribble over the left wing. Now retracts back over the top, works around to the right side, picks it up on the right corner, retreats back to the right wing, pass up top to Hicks. Hicks trying to work on Ipe. Floats a pass over to Bogues on the right side, back inside, a floater here by Hicks, no good. Hard rebound, Javion May, and here come the Bearkats, it's Javon Grant. Now he'll slow his step here a little bit at the SH logo at center court, right-handed dribble, fires the right pass over to Javion May. Ipe calling for it down in the post, near that right key, picks up his dribble, slings it down, May off the right side, too strong. Good defense down there as he had a hand in his face by Bogues. The shot wasn't there. Tarleton trailing 5-3, 14:55 to go. Got it back here on the left side is Todd Small. Darts this one from the right elbow. That right wing, Bogues. Now the chest pass back up to Gibson at the top, guarded by Flagg. Over the left baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. Todd Small stepped out and turned it over. And boy, the turnover machine is cranking here tonight. It's the second one by Tarleton. Sam Houston shooting only 2 of 6, 33%, but how about Tarleton only 1 of 8 from the field? They've on a scoring drought of the last 3:06 as Sam Houston trying to build upon their 5-3 lead here tonight on their home court. Bearkats inbounding, Javon Grant to the front court, standing on the top of the H of the SH logo, guarded by Bogues. Grant over to Dante Powers, who checked in just moments ago. This is a swing pass down to Grant on the right baseline. He wanted to take a jumper at first, passed up on it. Now here's Lampley from the corner, 3 on that left side. He's too short. The rebound dropped over to Montre Gibson. Montre Gibson, pass to Small. Small down inside the circle, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound to Ipe. He clawed his way up there and hauled it down. Javon Grant on the near side from left to right. Left-handed dribble, retracts over to Ipe, right side, good. Oh, baby, how about that? The assist down there by Javon Grant as he found Ipe striking his way to the right side, and the Bearkats take a 4-point advantage, 7-3, 13:53 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first half. Shakur Daniel has it now. The pass over to Bogues. He'll try to dart his way inside. The shot's no good. He's on the court. Somehow gets his own rebound. Flip this one back over to the right side. Inside shot good. Todd Small. That's great ball movement. The offensive glass leading to points for Tarleton. That's the first bucket they've scored in almost 4 minutes. 7-5, 13:30 to go here in the first half. Bearkats holding on to the lead. Javon Grant trying to find a lane. Flips it down to Ipe. Left side, good. It's back-to-back assists for the freshman Javon Grant to Tristan Ipe. The connection flight is open, and the Bearkats leading 9-5. Tarleton back with it here on the left side. The chest pass goes over to Shakur Daniel. He's near the top of the three, trying to work now the pass from the right hand over to Small. Small between two defenders, battling against Dante Powers. Shot no good. Savion Flagg with the board on the far side, moving from left to right. Flagg bounced down over to Ipe, who's been hot. Ipe slip and dip, and a travel here as he turned it over. So a tough break there for Tristan Ipe as he turns that one over. Bearkats leading by 4, 9-5, 12:54 to go. And the fan favorite, 7'2", Kuba Kurwowski out of Warsaw, Poland, saying hello, mama. He's on the court now for the Bearkats. Really enjoyed getting to know Kuba this season. Always a great young man to talk to. As Tarleton will have it here, moving from right to left. Over the left wing, Gibson. Swinging around over to McDavid on that right wing, guarded by Jaden Ray, who's back into the game. Ball movement down now to Hopkins on the left baseline. Ball goes up top to McDavid. Flagg got a hand on it. It's the battle of the ones. Flagg from the left baseline puts up a shot. No good, but he's fouled. And Savion Flagg, the Texas A&M graduate transfer, will go to the line shooting two, courtesy of the foul from the 6'4" freshman guard, Noah McDavid. It's his first personal and the first team foul, and Savion Flagg at the line. A 52% free throw shooter this season, 66 of 128. He'll take him here on the right side. A few dribbles. He'll bend his knees. Right-handed. First one good for Savion Flagg. Savion will have one more here for Sam Houston. Extends it now to their largest lead of 5, 10-5, 12:31 to go. Here in the first half, Savion's next free throw is on the way. This one rims in and good. So Flagg making both of his free throws. And Grand Canyon, where he hit the deck hard, had 7 points in that game. It was his only game as a Bearkat that he's played where he did not have double digits. Already, though, here tonight, getting some on the board as Tarleton will bring it from right to left, trailing by 6, 11-5. The Texans have it. Over to the left corner, McDavid, guarded by Dante Powers. The chest pass back up top to Hopkins. Now he'll find Gibson over there on the right wing. Swings this one over, way up top over to McDavid. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Small has it. It's intercepted. Here comes Savion Flagg and Javon Grant. He's got the lane. Back to Savion. Oh, mama, what a slam! Javon Grant with his third assist and maybe the most powerful one of the season as he flicked it back over to Savion Flagg, and he threw it down with authority. It got the crowd on their feet tonight here at Johnson. And that will take us to a timeout as the Bearkats have the advantage, 13-5. 12 minutes straight up to go. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Text Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas. For over 20 years, they do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Text Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Just moments ago, Savion Flagg threw it down with authority. He was also fouled by Hopkins. It was a beautiful feed down there from Javon Grant, his third assist. And Savion here with an and one opportunity where he's already 2 for 2 here this evening. Sam Houston leads 13-5, 12 minutes to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. And Flagg will now step his way to the free throw line on the right side, bends his knees, it's on its way, it is no good. And the rebound pulled in by Todd Small. Dave Richardson in the house tonight. Good to hear from you, Dave. We'll get back into it here. The Texans have it, moving into the front court on the near side from right to left. Daniel, chest pass goes over to McDavid, back to Daniel, hot potato action, left wing Gibson. Swing it around, back over to McDavid. Boy, they're moving the ball here. Back to Daniel up top. Here's a left wing three, way off the mark by Gibson. Rebound, Savion Flagg, and here comes Dante Powers for the Bearcats. Dante feels some steam, and he's bumped and fouled here as he was trying to throw that one back over to Jaden Ray near that left wing. It's a foul against Noah McDavid, his second personal, and the third team foul here by Tarleton. Not in the act of shooting. Sam Houston will inbound between the T and the S of their own baseline on the right side. It is Jaden Ray looking to fire it in. He'll find Savion Flagg near the right wing. Savion trying to punt fake, takes a step, the jump, the shot, rims in and out. Rebound up in the air. Javante Hopkins, the junior, hopped his way up and pulled it down. Daniel back over for Tarleton. Finds Gibson. Gibson bounce over to the left baseline. Small takes one step inside. Good. As Kuba Kowalski was trying to swipe it away from him, and a good move down there. And the shot was in and good. It's 13-7. Bearcats by 6. 11 minutes to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. Javon Grant back over to the right side on the left wing. Grant picks up his dribble, finds Powers at the top of the three. Couple of left-handed dribbles, finds back over to Grant. Grant guarded here by Daniel. Bounce down low to Kuba Kowalski, who's double teamed. Boy, he zings this one over to Jaden Ray. Javon Grant with 5 on the clock. Back to Ray on the left wing. He's got to take the shot. Up to Kuba. Kuba launches it, and that's a shot clock violation. I don't think the Bearcats down there. Kuba Kowalski didn't realize it. And Coach Hooten looks over at Jaden Ray and says, "That's on you, Ray." And DeMarcus Lampley set the check in here. As Javon Grant will head back over and gets a high five from head coach Jason Hooten. So Jaden Ray will stay in. Grant getting a standing ovation from his bench on the left side across the court from us. Bearcats leading 13-7, 10:30 to go. As Tarleton back over here in the first half to the left wing. It is Small. Ball back up top to Gibson. Now to the right wing, McDavid. McDavid guarded by Jaden Ray. A left-handed pass back to Gibson. Gibson to the left wing, finds Small. Back over to Gibson. Over the head pass. Ball around we go. Here's a three by Daniel on the right corner. No good, but the rebound, Hopkins. And it's finally ripped away back to the Bearcats. So Savion Flagg said, "You're not going to do that in front of me," as he ripped it away from him. Jaden Ray will bring it in the front court, crossing over. That's Sammy the Head logo near the right sideline. Back over to Flagg. Thought about a three. Now he'll take it. Right wing way off the mark. Boy, Savion Flagg normally can drill those. He was wide open. That one wouldn't fall. He's got 4 points in this ball game, leading all Bearcats. Tarleton will bring it back here to the left side, only shooting 19%, 3 of 16 from the field in this game. The Texans have it on this left side. Gibson on the left wing, guarded by Ray. Fires it back over to the left elbow, and the shot made by Shakur Daniel. Sam Houston has been in a scoring drought for the last 2 minutes and 10 seconds, still holding on to that advantage, 13-9, 9:23 to go in the first. Jaden Ray over his left shoulder, up top to Kuba Kowalski, to Savion Flagg from the left corner. That shot won't fall. Rebounded again, Hopkins way up in the air and pulls it down. Hopkins quickly back to the left side. Good ball movement back over to Gibson, who's trapped near the left elbow. He'll find inside over to Hopkins, and a little floater there in between the semicircle and the WAC logo inside the paint. Floats it in and good. 6-0 run for Tarleton over the last 2:30, and Coach Hooten's going to call a timeout here. So Hooten will take the timeout. We'll take it for 60 seconds. Bearcats leading 13-11, 8:56 to go on the Miller time game clock. We'll actually take it for 30 seconds. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wiesner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory-trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wiesner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient, and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wiesner Huntsville.
Bearcats take a quick timeout. They have not scored in the last 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Have cooled off to 38% now, 5 of 13 from the field. Still leading though, 13-11 with 8:56 to go. Bearkats have led in this ball game by as many as 8. It was 13-5, so a little 6-0 run here by Tarleton. As the Cats will come out of the timeout, Javion May back into the ball game. Dante Powers out there as well. Here's the pass up top to Jaden Ray on the right wing. He'll go to Lampley. We got a whistle here and a foul away from the ball against Tarleton. That one's going to be called on Javante Hopkins. That's his second personal, and the 5th team foul by Tarleton. I believe it's actually on their 4th team foul. Inbounding here, Lampley almost loses it from Jaden Ray, able to hold it near that right corner. A couple of left-handed dribbles back up top to Dante Powers. Powers over his right shoulder, Lampley for 3, on its way, no good. Rebound, Jaden Ray from the free throw line, launches it, good. Oh, baby, a little floater there by Jaden Ray. The Bearkats will end that 3-minute, 30-second scoring drought. Stretch it back to a 4-point advantage. Good move out of the timeout, 15-11. Tarleton back with it here, moving from right to left. Ball over to Hopkins, who's been hot here in this ball game. A lot of movement from Hopkins so far. He's only got 2 points, but several things he's doing not showing up on that stat line so far. Daniels on the right wing, guarded by Ipe. High screen coming from Small. Small pushing through it, though. Daniels decides to hold on to it. Daniel working it here. It's stolen by Lampley. Lampley's on his way to the right side. Throws it up, good. Lay it up off the left side of the glass. DeMarcus, light him up, Lampley. Put on the sunglasses, baby. It's 17-11. Bearkats back by 6. 7:47 to go here in the first half on that Miller time game clock. Tarleton back to the left side. To the left wing, it's Small. Small, right-handed pass to the right wing, Hopkins. Hopkins trying to skip through 2 defenders as Bearkats guarding him well as Dante Powers. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Ball up top to Daniel. He's got to work here. To the left wing, Hopkins. He flips down on the court. There's no travel call. Shot clock violation. It's turned over back to the Bearkats. Boy, I thought there for a moment Hopkins slipped on the court. I thought that maybe we were going to see a travel. We didn't see it. But nonetheless, the Bearkats will get it back after the shot clock violation. We'll step aside. We'll take a break on a media timeout. We'll be back in 90 seconds. Bearkats lead 17-11 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Bearkats improving their shooting back to 44%, 7 of 16 from the field here on senior night. And Sam Houston leading Tarleton, the Texans, 17-11 with 7:23 remaining here in the first half on that Miller time game clock. Again, a very pleasant good evening. Thanks for joining us here live from Bernard G. Johnson Coliseum. The Bearkats trying to close out the regular season, avoid 3 in a row. On the loss side of things, this Bearkat team was picked to finish 7th in the WAC preseason poll. They have turned a lot of heads. And with the win today and a little bit of help from some of the teams on the top of the WAC, there's an opportunity for Sam Houston to maybe get in the top 3 seed. That would be huge heading in to Las Vegas coming up on that tournament. WAC tournament, by the way, getting underway the 10th through the 12th. Back in action here as Jaden Ray for the Bearkats will bring it from left to right, crossing over center court to the right wing. Javion May straight away, wide open 3. Boy, halfway down and popped up. The ball batted around. Small was down there on it. Rebound flickered over to Gibson. Gibson to the left wing, almost losing it was Hopkins. He'll find McDavid, who's back in the game, with a pass back up to Gibson from the left corner. Here's McDavid. Takes a dribble, takes a jumper. That shot no good, just inside the left wing. The ball batted around here, and we may have our first foul, by the way. No, it's offensive foul. Wow, it's on Todd Small, his first personal and the 15th foul. The Bearkats have not committed a single foul in this ball game. We're 6:48 to go on that Miller time game clock here in the first. Cats back with it, 17-11, 6-point advantage. Jaden Ray has it on the right side of the left wing. High screen, Javion May. Ray flips it back over to May. A little Ray to May, baby, as May floats it up, good inside the paint. I just talked about it, the Ray to May, baby. Here we go, Bearkats back by 8, 19-11, 6:25 to go here in the first half. It's over to the left side, pass to Small. Small on the left wing, guarded by Javion May. With the yellow shoes on, it's always easy to see him out there on the court. Small trying to work his dribble here, crisscross, and maybe the first little reach-in foul. It's on Javion May. Now bring out those tic-tac breath mints on the foul there. A little tic-tac action going on. Javion May barely bumped him. It's his first personal, first team foul by the Bearkats. 6:11 to go here in the first. Inbound pass, McDavid flings it over his shoulder to the right side to Shakur Daniel. Daniel back here on the left. Drop pass over to Gibson. Around we go to the right wing. Todd Small guarded by Javion May. Down to 8 on the shot clock. He'll work now from near that right baseline. Bearkats defense double teaming him. Hopkins at the front. Long two-pointer good with 2 seconds. It's a long two-pointer. He was just inside the three-point line straight away. 19-13. That'll end the run for the Bearkats in a few minutes being scoreless by Tarleton. Jaden Ray back to the right side on the left wing. Trying to poke in as Hopkins. Ray works through that. Fires it down low to Dante Powers. He missed it, but Javion May was there to clean it up. Put it up off the left side of the glass. Way to stay with it, Javion May. Bearkats back by 8, 21-13, 5:22 to go here in the first. Gibson has it at the top of the three. Right-handed dribble to his left hand. Over to the right corner, McDavid. He'll take a three. That one good. So McDavid burying one from downtown on that right corner. And that is only the second three in 9 attempts for Tarleton State here so far tonight. Jaden Ray on the near side. He'll move from left to right now over to that far side near the left corner. Or left wing, rather. Hopkins guarding him. Ipe setting the high screen. Ray flip and dip back over to Ipe inside. Turnaround jumper from the paint. Rims in and out. He went off the square. May way up in the air like the Statue of Liberty. Trying to pull down the rebound. And a jump ball. And it will go to Tarleton. Boy, but I'm telling you, Javion May was standing so tall trying to bring that ball back down. To go back to Tarleton here, trailing 21-16, as Dante Powers and Jaden Ray will get a breather on the bench. And checking back into the game is Javon Grant and DeMarcus Light-em-up-Lampley. So it is Grant, Lampley, Ipe, May coming in as he ran all the way to the front court, almost had an inbound steal. Boy, Bearkats have everybody right now in the backcourt. I haven't seen this all season. They're bringing that full backcourt pressure right now here on that right side. Montre Gibson getting ready to inbound this one. He's got to be careful here. These Bearkats are fast. He'll find Todd Small, and now Sam Houston will retreat back to the left side and get back on defense. Montre Gibson working here from right to left. Pass goes over to Small. Small takes a nice jumper from about 12 near that left elbow. Shot's no good. Rebound flag over to Javion May. Stands on the Sammy the Head logo near the right wing. Handoff over to Javon Grant, the freshman with a left-handed dribble, crossing over high screen. Ipe. Grant bounce pass down to Ipe. Up and good! Oh, baby, Javon Grant is an assist machine, dishing out the Thanksgiving bitter early here so far, as Tristan Ipe will have an and one opportunity. We are far away from Thanksgiving in March, but I'm telling you tonight that Javon Grant is dishing out the food here. And Tristan Ipe at the line on the right side. He'll have an and one opportunity. Ipe, a 61% free throw shooter. He takes a very deep breath, a couple of dribbles here with his left hand, and the left-handed free throw on the way. Good at the bottom of the net. Bearkats stretch it back 24-16, 4:21 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. Tarleton will move from right to left. Good crowd here tonight. Maybe one of the largest crowds that I've seen this season, as we've got the lower bowl completely full and some of the corners full as well. Back over here, Tarleton down low to Daniel. Plenty of time on the shot clock. She'll find Gibson on the left wing. High pass goes all the way to McDavid on that right side. Now the clock not their friend. Down to 7. Pass down to Hicks. The ball goes out of bounds. And with 5 on the clock, it will stay with Tarleton. And so we'll take a media timeout here with 3:55 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Bearkats lead 24-16. Tarleton has it with 5 seconds on the shot clock. When we come back from Ben Wagner, this is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana Barnes has great service. She has been your good agent for 35 years after all. But did you know that State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, that's right. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for every county. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearkat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Back at it, friends, live from the hot seat here at Bernard G. Johnson Coliseum. I'm Rob Hipp. Thanks for joining us tonight as Sam Houston on their home court leading the Tarleton Texans 24-16. Sam Houston shooting 45%, 10 of 22. Those Emblem Property Real Estate keys to victory by Coach Hooten. He said they got to play hard and tough and take care of the ball. Also, the Bearkats have to execute tonight, getting good shots. And then also, they need to out-rebound tonight. And so far in this ball game, we're tied at 14 apiece as far as rebounds go. Texans have it here from the right baseline all the way over, down to 1 on the shot clock. Left wing, 3, no good. It was taken by Hopkins, and Ipe with the rebound. The ball ricocheted out of bounds, though, off Gibson, and it will stay with Sam Houston. They'll take 1 second off the shot clock on that exchange. 3:47 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the first half. Sam Houston controlling the lead, 24-16, as Savion Flagg will inbound over to Javon Grant. Grant, by the way, with 4 assists so far in this ball game. Boy, he's had a good one here. As Grant back over the right side, works through the high screen, trying to set up here by Ipe. Over the right wing, Lampley. Lampley checking it from his right hip, dribbles back up top over to Savion Flagg. Flagg, right-handed dribble, trying to work inside. Boy, he's about triple team, and this one is ricocheted off the fingertips and goes here to Tarleton. Bringing it in the front court from right to left, Gibson after they stole it. On that ricocheted pass from Savion Flagg. Over the left wing to Hicks. Freddie Hicks trying to work inside, the first cousin of Damon Nicholas Jr. down there. I was asking Damon's dad, who are you going to cheer for tonight? He said, it's a tough one, man. Hop, skip inside. This shot no good off the back, but the putback is good by Javonte Hopkins. As he missed the initial shot, trying to bank it home off the square, missed it, stayed with it and put it in. 24-18, Sam Houston with the lead, 2:51 to go here in the first. Grant back over to the right side. Has it near the right wing, couple of right-handed dribbles, picks up his dribble, drops this one down on a kickball here by Hopkins. He was trying to feed Ipe down low. As Jaden Ray will check back into the ball game for Javon Grant. Coach Hooten down there, he is fired up for Javon tonight, man. Coach Hooten brings the energy to these kiddos. As Javon Grant inbounding, or beg your pardon, Javion May inbounding. Javon Grant just went over to the bench. Jaden Ray is out there now. So he got the pass from Javion May. Ray inside the free throw line. Flip it up off the left side. No good. Rebound Ipe. Bearkats got to be quick here. Three-pointer. Raise the flag, baby. It's Savion from downtown. He's got 7 points. And the Bearkats have their largest lead of 9, 27-18, with 2:19 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the first. Back over, it is McDavid. Flips this one back to Gibson on the left wing, rotates to the top of the 3, guarded by Savion Flagg. A quick fire pass goes over to Hicks. Hicks from near the free throw line. Over to McDavid, right wing three, it's good. So Noah McDavid, the freshman guard, makes one from downtown. He's got 6 points, both of them 2 for 3 from the three-point line so far tonight. 27-21, Sam Houston up front, 1:47 to go. Here from left to right, Jaden Ray finds Ipe. Ipe from the free throw line to the left elbow. Fires up a shot, left hand, good. Boy, Tristan Ipe fighting in this ball game. He's already got 9 points on 4 of 5 shooting and 4 rebounds to boot. 29-21, it's almost stolen. Tarleton has it on the left side. Ball back over to Gibson. Over his left shoulder to the left wing, Hicks, and he buries it from downtown for the first time tonight. And that's his first points of the ball game. One of the leading scorers, third in the scoring column with 13 points a game. He's only got 3 so far. 29-24, Sam Houston trying to hold here in the first half, 1:06 to go. Jaden Ray all the way over to Javion May, back to Flag on the left wing, guarded here by Daniel. Flag has it, stepping back, high screen, Ipe, and a whistle here and an offensive foul against Sam Houston. The foul. It is called on Tristan Ipe, his first personal and only the second team foul by the Bearkats here in this ball game so far with 56 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes Tarleton from right to left. Gibson has it, left-handed dribble guarded by Jaden Ray at the S of the SH logo over to the right wing. Chest pass to Hicks, the right corner. Back over to Gibson. This one partially blocked, stays with Tarleton. Gibson has it. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Now a 3 or 2 from the right elbow. That shot won't fall. And there's about a 1 second differential from the game clock and the shot clock as the Bearkats will bring it back into the front court to the right side. Jaden Ray using his left hand to direct traffic. McDavid trying to pickpocket it. Gotta watch him here. McDavid can steal him. Jaden Ray has been one to go to. His time running down in halves. He's had some shots earlier this season, and it looks like he's going to take one here. It's Ray trying to fend his way inside from the left elbow. The jumper is short. Rebound, May. They wave it off, though, in an offensive foul against Javion May. Man, tough break there because he made the shot. And that with 3 seconds to go, that is his second personal, the third team foul. I think Coach Hooten's still telling him, I like your hustle, young man. 29-24, 3 seconds to go, and Tarleton is going to take a timeout for 30 seconds. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a moment from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp here. 3 seconds to go in the first half of the Miller Time game clock. Bearkats leading Tarleton 29-24. Javion May foul, though, on the offensive side will give Tarleton a little bit of breathing room here with 3 seconds. Trying to find a bucket here on this last play of the first half. Set to inbound is Daniel. Savion Flag in front of him. Daniel gets it knocked here. Jaden Ray has it. The Bearkats to Savion. Good off the left side. Oh, baby, what a play. How about that for the Bearkats? Savion Flag is all smiles, and so is Jaden Ray. Coach Hooten will give his players a high five, and the Bearkats will go into the locker room leading 31-24. That's not, of course, how Tarleton drew it up. The Bearkats taking advantage, tipping it on the inbound. Jaden Ray to Savion, and that's where we stand again, 31-24. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. We'll be back after halftime as I've got a special interview with my colleague on the opposite end of the court. It's Byron Anderson. He's the play-by-play announcer for Tarleton State. You'll hear from his perspective as Tarleton making their move from Division II to Division I. He'll also talk a little bit about Coach Jason Hooten, who's a Tarleton alum, and he'll talk about our Bearkats. So stay with us for halftime. We'll have that interview from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She has been your good neighbor agent for 35 years after all. But did you know that State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, that's right. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Rob Hipp here, halftime, as it's my privilege and honor to talk to a colleague. One of the things that I always say I love most about this industry is just making new friends and meeting new people. And earlier this season during football, I got to know Mr. Byron Anderson, the voice of the Tarleton Texans. He is here in the house tonight, and we just wanted to get a little Tarleton perspective on this season and basketball and just the transition for Tarleton State going from D2 now up to D1. Byron, as always, man, it's good to see you again, my friend.
Yeah, great to see you. You helped out. It was on a broadcast that we did before the game, for the football game, like you mentioned. Really fun to visit with you, and we've got to be pretty good friends since then. So, yeah, excited. When we play each other, I'm going to root for the purple, and you root for the orange.
That's right. Hey, well, you know what, man? We kind of respect this purple a little bit more than that purple up the road from us, if you know what I mean, man.
No, I know exactly right. Battle of the Piney Woods.
That's right, man. Well, hey, we got friends there in SFA also. But,
sure.
Byron, you know, tonight a really critical game for you guys. Your squad is in transition, second year moving up to the Division I level. Before we talk about just how critical this game is tonight for your program and why, what's it been like for you just being involved and now as the lead play-by-play man for Tarleton State? What have you seen? What have you enjoyed? And just being in the WAC conference, and talk about all that good stuff, man.
I think the biggest thing for me is just getting to go to some of the really big schools and do some games. You know, we're supposed to play TCU next year. That will be the first time that we're a counter in football, and we get to go play TCU. That's primarily what I've done over the last couple of years. And then in basketball, I had chances to go to North Dakota State, Michigan this season and do games at those places. And, you know, how cool is it to go up to Michigan and do games? And I think for me personally, it's getting to do those things. And then also, you know, a couple of those games, whether it be Kansas or whether it be Gonzaga or Michigan, where we're, you know, with 4 minutes to go or 3 minutes to go, you're within a bucket. You're a possession away. And it doesn't go your way down the stretch, right? But just getting to be part of those moments where, hey, ESPN's got on some upset alert, right? Little things like, you know, just when you go to ESPN.com and you can search the scoreboard and you can go to the WAC and we can see our games, you know? That was something at Division II that you couldn't do. You know what I mean? So little things like that mean a lot to me, and you know, watching the fans and how excited that they are to be part of this, and I think that's the biggest thing. And just watching these student athletes as they get some of the opportunities. I've always known that Tarleton athletes had the ability, if they got it, no matter whatever division we were, there's people that we have here that have the ability to compete at the highest level. Now, it may not be a whole team, right? But there are players here and there. And getting some of those opportunities to do that, and watch those people do it, those things probably the three big highlights for me.
You know, one of the biggest games, or you can even call it an upset if you will, playing Sam Houston on your home court, defeating the Bearkats. And that loss has proved to be very tough for Sam Houston because it is such a tight race at the top of the WAC right now. I mean, we have one or two more wins. We may be the WAC going into the championship or going into the tournament as top seed. Well, that doesn't happen now. I mean, we could finish with the top three. Just kind of your thoughts on, you know, battling Sam Houston. What's that been like for you on the other side? I know, of course, we get to be a little bit more homer, if you will, because we're calling the games for our home team. But what's it been like for you just being on the opposite side and seeing our guys?
Well, in football, that's been a really scary deal. You know, those guys have been really good. Obviously, the national championship shows that. As far as on the basketball side, you can see it there. You know, your coach is a guy that personally I'm very familiar with and have a friendship with. Coach Hooten was at Tarleton from, 93 all the way up to 2004-05 when he came here. I played baseball at Tarleton and used to run pickup games, and I was one of those guys in the summer that Coach Hooten would say, or Coach Chris Reisman would say, hey, will you come run with us? So I made good friendships there, you know, just playing pickup ball with those guys a long time ago. I followed Coach Hooten's career. I think obviously he's made a big difference here at Sam Houston State University, and, you know, but as far as watching your teams, it's kind of, when you see the Bearkats or teams like even SFA and ACU, they're a couple of steps ahead of where we want to be. And so you try to look at those programs and take the things that they're doing really well and do them yourself, whether that be on the broadcast side or on the court, or maybe it's in the classroom. Who knows where it is? But you try to take those things and learn from them because, to be honest with you, you guys have been there before and done it at this level. And, our goal is, ACU is one of our biggest rivals. They left the Lone Star Conference about 10 years ago, give or take. And to see them last year beat Texas, right? Or see teams like the Bearkats or SFA compete against the best and get victories. SFA went to Duke and beat Duke a couple of years ago. And just see those things happening to kind of picture yourself in that place, right? And one day, whether it's against Kansas or Kentucky or whoever it is, one day, now I can't bet money on it, but I will fill out a bracket one day when Tarleton is in, and I don't care who we play.
You're going to put them
I'm putting in through the next round.
There you go.
Right? I'm going to, and hopefully we bust a bracket or two. And that's kind of, looking at it as a employee and as a fan, when you see y'all's teams, that's what we want. You know what I mean? That's where we want to get to.
We're talking to Byron Anderson, voice of the Tarleton Texans. I'm glad you mentioned Coach Hooten because I was going to allude to my next question. I don't ever really bring it up during our pregame interview with Coach whenever we play Tarleton, but that's his alma mater, a lot of history there. You talked about playing some pickup ball games with him back in the day. Who's a better shooter, man? Were you shooting better or was Coach Hooten?
Oh, Hooten. It's 100%. I'm a pretty decent shooter, but hey, you've probably seen him around and shooting. And at the time, I was a baseball guy. And, people can't see me, but especially now, I'm kind of a heavy-set dude. And I wasn't real skinny back then either. I was in better shape for sure. But no, those guys, and Coach Hooten's a really fun guy to just talk to. He comes back every once in a while. A couple years ago, our former head coach, Lon Reisman, went to the Hall of Fame, and his family came back, and his wife and his girl and his son were back, and just getting to visit with all of them and catch up. You pick up sometimes right where you left off. And he's just a really good guy. You guys are really lucky to have him. I hope he sticks around for a long time because he's really made a difference here. And you can see it in the way the team plays out on the court.
Absolutely, man. Well, finally, we'll go back to this game here tonight as we're at halftime talking to Byron Anderson, the voice of the Tarleton Texans. Byron, we mentioned earlier, a critical game for you guys because in the transition to Division I, this is your second year in that transition, so not eligible to be down at the WAC tournament, but there's still some other opportunities. You've really got to win these next two to maybe have a chance at some other opportunities. Tell our fans out there a little bit about that just so they can experience your side of it.
Well, it's always unclear at the end of the year exactly how those teams and how those tournaments pick up. But my understanding is, for the most part, you have to be over 500 to get into those post-game tournaments. You can't go to we can't go to the NIT or the NCAA tournament, obviously, or the WAC tournament. But there's some other ones. I think the CBI is one that we would be interested in going to. But I think one of the first requirements is that you have a 500 or better record. And right now we're 14-15 on the season, and we need to win these last two games to get over 500. And that's a big ask because you guys are playing really well. You've dropped a couple here late, but you went on. After we beat y'all a couple of months ago back on January 6th, you guys won 10 in a row, and 10 out of 11, right?
Yep.
And then you've dropped your last two. So you guys are still playing really well. It's going to be a tough ask tonight. And even, if somehow we were to pull off this one, ACU, one of the best defensive teams in the nation, the best at getting turnovers in the nation. Those are two big asks on the road. It's not going to be easy. It starts here tonight, and we have to have a win.
Well, Byron, as always, man, it's just been a privilege getting to know you, becoming friends, and really looking forward to this game tonight. So good luck to your squad, and I won't get you to say it, but eat 'em up, Cats.
No, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say I'm going to bleed purple over here, and I understand why you said what you said. It hurt my heart a little bit when you did, but we're all good, brother. Good luck to y'all. We always hope, hey, bottom line, best team wins, and that's what happens. I'm going to root one way, probably on the air just like you are, but when the best team wins, that's what happy we do. We just hope those guys in those stripes stay out of it and let them play.
Once again, Byron Anderson, our good friend Tarleton, voice of the Texans. We'll step aside and take a break. Second half coming up in a bit. Stay with us from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wagner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory-trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wagner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wagner Huntsville.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She has been your good neighbor agent for 35 years after all. But did you know that State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, that's right. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearkat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: The Grove, Tough Shirts and Eagle Graphics, U.S. Army ROTC, Under Armour, University Hotel, and Villas on Sycamore. Thank you for supporting your Bearkats.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville. Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wagner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory-trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wagner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wagner Huntsville.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
This has been the Bearkat Basketball Halftime Show. We'll be right back with the second half of tonight's game on the Bearkat Sports Network and 101.7 KSAM.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp here as we are 4 minutes to go and halftime before we get back underway. Sam Houston men's basketball hosting the Tarleton State Texans tonight. Sam Houston leads 29-24 at the half. If you were here with us at the half, we thought for a moment, and everyone did, that Sam Houston had stolen an inbound pass. Jaden Ray, who went back to Savion Flagg, who laid it up. There was 3 seconds on the clock as that sequence of events happened, but the officials went back and they reviewed that after the teams had headed into the locker room, and they said that the clock had not started correctly, and therefore they waived that basket. So a tough break for the Bearkats, but nonetheless here, trying to come out of the gates hot here in just a few moments. Again, leading Tarleton 29-24. Sam Houston in this ball game will quickly go over those first half stats for you. The Bearkats shot 48% on 12 of 25 from the field. They were only 2 of 8 from downtown at 25% and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Sam Houston only committing 3 fouls in that first half of play, by the way. Sam Houston also with 7 turnovers, 6 for Tarleton. Bearkats, one of the Emblem Properties real estate keys to victory from Coach Hooten, was out rebounding. Well, tonight they've done it so far 17-15, 14 on the defensive side, only 3 offensive rebounds. Bearkats have 7 second chance points. And how about this down in the paint? 20 points down in the paint. We kind of expected that, though, because this Sam Houston team sizes up a lot bigger than Tarleton. This ball game was tied once for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. There's been no lead changes. The Bearkats have led for 17 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll step aside for 60 seconds, and when we come back, we'll have the second half from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville. Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wagner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory-trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wagner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wagner Huntsville.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp here live from beautiful Huntsville, Texas at Bernard G. Johnson Coliseum on the campus of Sam Houston State University. Still about a minute officially showing up there on the clock before we get things started in the second half. I want to remind you that this game is made possible in part by our good friends at HEB. No store does more than my HEB. Also, our Bearkat Fan Text Line is open as always. You can text us tonight. Let us know where you're listening from all across the Bearkat Sports Radio Network from Van Wagner and also in the booth. You can send those text messages to 512-522-9105. Again, 512-522-9105. You can also message us in the booth if you're on those social media feeds as well. We'll get to those. My wonderful mother, Shirley Hipp, north of Austin, joining us, supporting the Bearkats. Antonio Peace earlier said 31-24 at the half. We talked about that. That basket got waved off. It's 29-24. Jonathan Knobloch, our good friend, also joining us in the booth, saying need a win tonight. Go get it, guys. Rebecca Schaefer in Temple, Texas, joining as well. That's my sister. Good to hear from you. Rebecca, also Dave Richardson is here, present at Bernard G. Johnson. And again, a big thank you for the the Bearkat fans coming out tonight and supporting their home team on senior night, the 31st and final home game of the season before the WAC tournament gets underway. As second half just moments away, 20 on the board, and the Bearkats will inbound to start, and here we go for the second half of play as Javion May will inbound over to Jaden Ray. The Bearkats will now move from right to left here in this second half. Bounce pass goes over to Savion Flagg, right-handed over to Javion May from the right baseline, floated up and good. It's an and one. Javion May with the aggressive slice and dice move on the right baseline, and he'll start off here with an and one opportunity for the Cats.
The team's first.
That foul is on McDavid, his third personal, the first team foul for Tarleton here in this second half. And again, Javion May at the line for the and one on the left side. He's got 6 points. His first time at the free throw line tonight is on its way, and it is good. It ricocheted in. Played a little Klinko as it bounced off the front, the back, and then dropped through. 32-24, Sam Houston up front, showing pressure in the backcourt here as Tarleton will work out of it. Gibson on the far side from left to right, guarded by Jaden Ray. Couple of right-handed dribbles, switch over to his left hand. Around we go to the left wing to Bogues. Bogues holding it high above his head, now puts it on the court with a dribble, a bounce pass to Small. On that right wing, Small with the right, crossing back over to his left hand. Up top, the chest pass to Hicks. On the left wing, down to 8 on the shot clock. Gibson has it. Jaden Ray guarding him off the high screen from Hicks. Picks up his dribble, goes over to the right corner. 3 as time expires. No good. The ball bounced around, and Tarleton saves it. For the moment, no, it's Javion May. That 3 was missed by Small. And here come the Bearkats over to Lampley. From the corner inside the right baseline, goes back up top to Jaden Ray. Left wing, Savion Flagg from downtown. Raise the flag, baby! He buried it, and the Bearkats have their largest lead of the night on the second possession and the second basket of this second half by 10. 34-24, 18:49 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the ball game. Tarleton back to the right side, a couple of right-handed dribbles, a pass over to Hicks from the right elbow. Savion Flagg guarding him, now retreated as Tristan Ipe picked him up. Hand off to Gibson from the right baseline, jumper, good. He splashed it home. 35-26, Savion Flagg in double digits with 10 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from downtown. And Jaden Ray will bring it into the front court. Bogues showing a little floppiness down there again. He did that in the first half. There was no warning on that. Jaden Ray to the left side. Chest pass over to Ipe from the right elbow, back over to the left wing to Jaden Ray, now to Javion May from the left elbow. Right-handed pass over to Lampley, down to 6 on the shot clock. Lampley from the right baseline, bounce down to Ipe, up top. Javion May for 3. This one off the back of the 10, no good. And Tarleton barely able to save it as Gibson was falling out of bounds. They'll go up front here to Small quickly. Tarleton back with it on the right side, trailing 35-26 with 6:17, 46 to go here in the second half of play. It's over to Bogues on the left wing to the left corner. Gibson guarded by Ipe. Gibson trying to work here as he backpedals Ipe. Now throws it over his shoulder. McDavid, corner 3 from the right side, no good. Rebound, Javion May. To the far side, Savion Flagg moving it from right to left, crossing over to his left hand. He'll take another 3. This time off the back of the 10, no good. Javion May trying to fight for position, can't hold on to it. Hicks came down with it. Tarleton trailing 35-26 as we're almost 3 minutes gone here in the second half. We got a whistle and a foul here against the Bearkats. And we'll see if it's on Javion May. It was not in the act of shooting. So it is on Javion May. It is his, I believe, his third personal. Actually his second. Yeah, it is. So it's Javion May's third personal and the first team foul of this second half by Sam Houston. They only had a handful, 3 in that first. Inbound here, shot good off the right side by Freddie Hicks. So a good setup there to come out of that foul, and the shot was good off the right side. Here come the Bearkats trailing or leading 35-28, 16:55 to go here in the second. Jaden Ray on the S of the SH logo from right to left. He's guarded here by Bogues to the right wing. High screen Ipe. Ipe retreating now down near the circle. Bounce pass down to him on the right baseline. He's double teamed. Jaden Ray wide open for 3 off the right side. Ipe trying to haul down the rebound. He was swatted all over the place, and it goes right into the hands of Gibson. Gibson pushing the issue into the front court to Hicks. Hicks from the right baseline. Reach around foul here on Dante Powers. So Powers will pick up his first personal, second team foul by the Bearkats. Again, not in the act of shooting. Javon Grant will check in here. As he is set at the scores table, he will now check in for Jaden Ray. So for Sam Houston on the court, it's Dante Powers, Javon Grant, DeMarcus Lampley, Savion Flagg, and Tristan Ipe. Inbounding are the Texans. Quick shot here. Gibson, it's good from the right baseline. And the Texans making a nice run here, a 5-0 run after the Bearkats led by 5. It's now 35-30. Actually a 6-0 run now over the last 2:04. Sam Houston has not scored in the last 2:30. Got it on the far side here from right to left. Javon Grant, left-handed dribble at the top of the S of the SH logo at center court. Retreating back, now driving in. Over to Ipe, tried to fire one down there, and Ipe wasn't ready for it, and it's turned over. Javon Grant not happy with himself on that, but it was a good pass down there. Ipe just wasn't ready for it. 35-30. As Tarleton will inbound here, moving from left to right. Gibson goes over to Small, back to Gibson. Guarded by Grant, crossing the timeline. At center court from left to right. Behind the back dribble. Now to his right hand. Crossing over Javon Grant. Grant staying on him like a hawk. Over to Hicks. Back into the hands of Gibson. Floats one right side good. And Gibson's got a nice little streak of his own going right now. Sam Houston has not scored in 3 minutes now. Gibson with the 6 point of the ball game. It's 35-32. That 10-point lead has been squandered now. Here's Savion Flagg to Powers. Corner three. Yes! Bring the power, baby! It's Dante Powers from the left corner as he splashes one for the Bearkats. They needed it. They got it. 38-32, leading by 6. 15-20 to go here in the second half. Tarleton back with it. Gibson, who's been hot with 6 points. He has it on the left baseline. Works his way through two defenders. Drop off to Bogues. Bogues right side good. The assist there by Gibson. It's 38-34. 15 minutes to go. We are 5 gone on the Miller time game clock here in the ball game. As Savion Flagg will waltz it into the front court to the right hand from the top. Double team. Works through it. Finds Lampley. Corner three left side. Oh, baby! Lampley, turn on the lights! As he buries it from downtown on the left side of the glass, he was wide open. Lampley now with 8 points on his second three-pointer of the night. 41-34, the Bearkats have responded back with 14:34 to go. Tarleton back to the right side. It's Gibson on that left wing, guarded by Lampley. Working a high screen, Hicks moves in. Gibson has it still. Trapped down there, finds Hicks. Left wing three, he responds, he nailed it. And we got a whistle and a timeout here by Tarleton. It'll be stretched to our first media timeout, and we'll take it with them for 90 seconds. 41-37, Tarleton has made 5 of their last 5. Bearkats trying to hold on with the lead. They'll have the ball when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearkat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
The Sam Houston Band playing it loud here tonight at Bernard G. Johnson Coliseum. Thanks for joining us for Sam Houston men's basketball. The Bearkats leading Tarleton State 41-37. I want to remind you in the booth, send those messages to us. Let us know where you're listening from tonight. We'll get to those, and the Bearkat Fan Text Line is open as always at 512-522-9105. Again, the Bearkat Fan Text Line, 512-522-9105. Let us know where you're listening from. We'd love to hear from you tonight. As we will get back into it here, Sam Houston leading 41-37. Tarleton making 5 of their last 5. The Bearkats have been able to respond to most of them. They've led by as many as 10. Sam Houston currently sitting in that 4th spot in the WAC. A win tonight would give them an opportunity to finish in the top 3 with a little bit of help. Savion Flagg has it here on the far side, the inbound, moving from right to left, a couple of left-handed dribbles. Ipe with the high screen. Flagg double team down to Ipe over the left wing. Lampley, he's open. That shot won't fall. Ipe, the ball is knocked out of his hands, and it will stay with the Bearkats with 20 back on the shot clock. And Sam Houston will call a timeout. That will take us to another media timeout. We'll take it again for 90 seconds. 41-37. Bearkats leading, 13:57 to go. We'll be back in 90 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: The Grove, Tough Shirts and Eagle Graphics, U.S. Army ROTC, Under Armour, University Hotel, and Villas on Sycamore. Thank you for supporting your Bearkats.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Our Text Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Our Text Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Back, friends, live from Huntsville, Texas. Sam Houston men's basketball leading Tarleton here in the 31st game for the Bearkats this season, their final regular season game before heading to Las Vegas in their first ever WAC tournament. Of course, the Bearkats had two NCAA tournaments back in 2003 and 2010. They've got a lot of tough opponents, though, in this WAC conference. Seattle U, Stephen F. Austin, New Mexico State at 1, 2, and 3. The Bearkats right behind them in that fourth spot, currently at 12 and 5. They've lost 2 in a row. New Mexico State has surprisingly lost 2 in a row. Stephen F. Austin, they have won 9 to take that second spot right now. Seattle U back on a winning ways at a 13-4 record. We'll get back into it. Here's Javon Grant will inbound for the Bearkats. Over to Lampley on the left wing. Chest pass to Dante Powers up top. Right-handed dribble, small guarding him. Dante, for the moment, was double teamed. Now Savion Flagg has it. 2-3 defense here for Tarleton. Down to Ipe, reach and foul on Ipe. That's tough because the pass went to Dante Powers and he made the three. It's on Todd Small, his third personal and the second team foul. Jaden Ray will check into the ball game for Javon Grant as Ray launches it over to Ipe. Way up at the top of the three. Back to Ray from the free throw line. He'll retreat. Takes a step away three. Straight away, no good. Ipe with 3 on him. Has the rebound. The putback good. Oh, mama, how about that? For Tristan Ipe as he's eating up the rebounds tonight. 43-37. Ipe, 11 points and 7 boards. He's 3 away from a double-double. 13-18 to go on the Miller time game clock. Tarleton trailing 43-37. They've got it right wing. It is Daniel. Shakir Daniel guarded by DeMarcus Lampley at the top. Had a chance to talk to DeMarcus' mom before the game for the first time. Always talk to her on social media. Down to 1 on the shot clock. Here's a 3 from the left wing. Boy, buried it. Small absolutely buried it as time was running down. Dante Powers has it here for Sam Houston as he'll walk his way into the front court from right to left. Has those gold and black shoes on. It's easy to see him down there, especially when he runs. Jaden Ray over to Lampley. Lampley loses the handle, picks it back up over to Savion Flagg. Now Flagg with an offensive foul. Boy, Bogues has been dropping a lot tonight. And he falls way backwards. Coach Hooten's not happy. And the foul there, Savion Flagg, that is his first personal. And the third team foul. 43-40, a chance here for Tarleton. They made 6 of their last 6 baskets, by the way. Not this time, though, as it's knocked away. Here comes Dante Powers over to Jaden Ray from the right wing for 3. It's no good. Flagg pickpockets it and drops it in. Oh, man, he had it on his fingertips, hauled it in, put it back off the right side of the glass. And the Bearkats back by 5, 45-40, 12-10 to go here in the second half. Bogues directing traffic now. The top of the 3, left-handed pass over to Daniel. Float this one over to Gibson. Handoff back to Bogues. Bogues down to 10 on the shot clock. Chest pass goes down to Hicks. Hicks battling here. It's poked away. Powers has it. It's 1-on-2. And Dante Powers will slow things. A backhanded pass over to Savion Flagg, and it's turned over. Hicks now one-on-one, Jaden Ray. Hicks inside and one. Ray reached in on him. And man, that is a tough foul there as Jaden Ray with his first personal. And the fourth team foul. So the Bearkats have already committed more fouls in 9 minutes of this second half than they did in the first half with only 3. They've got 4 so far. It's 45-42, an and one coming up for Tarleton when we come back. Stay with us. We'll be back in 90 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship. Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wagner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wagner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wagner Huntsville.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She has been your good neighbor agent for 35 years after all. But did you know that State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, that's right. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Tarleton has made 7 of their last 7 shots, shooting 9 of 11, actually 8 of 10 here in this half. Overall, 47%. And they are within striking distance of the Bearkats now, trailing 45-42. Sam Houston trying to hold on. Still plenty of time in this ball game. The Bearkats wanting the victory to have good seeding in the WAC tournament coming up next week. They're going to have some time between that tournament as they will not play on Saturday. Many of the media, the team heading down there to Las Vegas on Tuesday. I'll be joining the team as well Tuesday night, and we'll have those games right back here on the Bearkat Sports Radio Network. This game made possible in part tonight by our good friends at HEB. No store does more than my HEB. So an and one coming up here after the Jaden Ray foul on Hicks. Hicks laid it up. He was good as it was a one-on-one battle. Ray reached in on him. And Freddie Hicks, the sophomore, a 77% free throw shooter, third leading scorer on this team, averaging 13 points a game. And the free throw is on its way, and it is good. It's only a 2-point advantage now for the Bearkats. They led by 10 towards the beginning of this half, and that has now been shaved all the way down to only a 2-point advantage. Bearkats looking to score here. Jaden Ray on the far side from right to left. Down over, Javion May, wide open 3 from the left corner. He buries it from downtown. A little Ray to May, baby. Javion May with his 9th three-pointer of the season, who's only a 25% free throw or three-point shooter, but he was wide open. 48-43. Bearkats needed it. They got it. Daniel has it here for Tarleton, back on the right side. Over to Small, guarded by May. Small fires a pass to Gibson, left wing 3. It's not there. Savion flag. It's knocked out of his hands, and it will go to the Bearkats as Bogues went over the back. Surprised there wasn't a foul there. He got hit on the back of the arm. I think Savion even had a couple of words about that. Bounce pass over to Javion May. Bearkats will move from right to left, crossing the timeline at center court as Javion May on the far side. Hand off to Ray on the high screen from May. Ray retreating back to the S of the SH logo. Plenty of time on the shot clock here. Ray trying to turn on the Rockets to the left side. Rocket Man laid it up and good. Paul Nassa, he's got the Jets going now. It's 50-43. Bearkats have made 3 of their last 3. That first miss earlier, by the way, for Tarleton. After going 7 of 7, they missed the last one. Trailing 50-43, 10:26 to go in the Miller Time game clock. Here in the ball game, Daniel has it. Back over the right wing, Gibson. Down to 9 on the shot clock, guarded by Ray. Gibson, handoff to Bogues at the top of the 3. Rotates over to the left wing. Now back into the hands of Gibson. Down to 1. Three-pointer right wing. This one is no good by Hicks. A rebound flag. The Bearkats have taken this Tarleton team to the distance on several possessions here tonight. They have forced one shot clock violation. Ray has it here for Sam Houston. Back on the left side, Ipe setting the high screen. Ray will rotate to the left wing, and a couple of whistles here. And a foul away from the ball against Tarleton. It is on Shakur Daniel. That's his first personal and the third team foul. Sam Houston inbounding. Ray floats it up over to Savion Flagg. He'll slam it home! Oh, mama! As he gave a salute to the rim with his left hand after he slammed it down. He had the lane, had the gain, had the slam, and the crowd goes wild. 52-43, Bearkats come roaring back after their lead was scratched all the way down to 2, 9:29 to go. And now it's a steal by Sam Houston. Javion Mays on the court, jump ball, and possession arrow will stay with Tarleton. Possession of Tarleton. Some of the fans here wanting a foul was called. Javion May will not get the benefit of that. He has been hard down there on the court. Man, May even got a high five from the official down there on the baseline. How about that? I love it, man. Inbounding here, Shakur Daniel under his own basket on the right side. 9 seconds on that shot clock. Tarleton trails 52-43. Inbound here into the hands of Daniel. Actually it is Hicks. Hicks trying to work here from the left key. Turnaround jumper, hard shot, no good. A rebound to Jaden Ray. Ray was wanting a foul there, didn't get that call. He looked over to the official in exasperation saying, man, what do I got to do to get a foul called on me? Ray here at the S of the SH logo, just shy of the half-court line on the left side. Ipe setting the high screen, Ray working through it. Over to Dante Powers, straightaway three from the right hand, off the back of the 10, no good. A rebound to Hicks. And here comes Tarleton trailing 52-43. They have not scored in 3 minutes. Here's a left corner three off the left side of the rim. It's no good by Hicks. And here come the Bearkats. Javion May to Savion Flagg as he launches one to Jaden Ray and threw it away and out of bounds. A little bit too strong there. Savion Flagg, well, he towers over Jaden Ray. Savion Flagg, a 6'7" senior, threw it way too high for the 5'10" junior. Sam Houston on a 7-0 run, making 4 of their last 5 shots over the last 3 minutes. While Tarleton with the ball right now, 0 of their last 4 have not scored in over 3 minutes. Trailing 52-43. Tarleton back to the right side. Small has it, around to the right wing, Gibson. Gibson guarded by Ray, chest pass back up top to Daniel. Daniel trying to work, back to Gibson on the right wing, down to 7 on the shot clock. On the left wing, finds Gibson back. Here's a 3 from that left wing. That one rolls in and good for Noah McDavid. So McDavid able to drop that one in. 52-46, 7:57 to go on the Miller time game clock. As Jaden Ray will bring it back into the front court from right to left. He'll cross over his dribble here to the left wing, guarded by Gibson. Right-handed pass up top to Javion May, now to Ipe. May back to the right wing. Over to Savion Flagg, floats one from the WAC logo, it's no good. Rebound Daniel. And here comes Tarleton State from left to right. Daniel back over the left wing, Gibson. Gibson picks up his dribble, finds Daniel. We've got a whistle here. And the ball goes out of bounds and turned over to the Bearkats. We'll take a media timeout for 90 seconds. Sam Houston leading 52-46. I'll be back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the home expert at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We have thousands of services, each as unique as a life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Welcome back, friends. 7:28 to go on that Miller Times game clock, live from Huntsville, Texas. Sam Houston men's basketball leading Tarleton 52-46. The Bearkats trying to wrap up the regular season after a two-game skid and go 18-13. They would finish 13-5 in the WAC. Tarleton, they really need these last two games as victories on their schedule as they'll face Abilene Christian. They've got a tough close of it here in Sam Houston tonight. And then on March the 5th, it's a couple of nights from now on Saturday at Abilene Christian. They're looking for 2 wins to try to get into a tournament. They can't get into the NCAA tournament because of their transition to Division I. They're not eligible for the NIT, but there are some other tournaments that they could possibly get into, but typically you've got to have a 500 or better record. We'll get back into action here. After the ball went out of bounds before that timeout, Sam Houston set to inbound Javion May. Bearkats have not scored in 2 minutes and 20 seconds after going on a nice run. Their lead from 10 was trimmed down to 2, but they've stretched it back to 6 now. 52-46. As Jaden Ray has it, he'll push the issue into the left side of the front court. Dante Powers, chest pass back over to Flagg. Flagg with 14 points in this ball game. Flagg has it, working around to Ipe. Floats this one behind his back over to Powers. Powers almost took a long three. Now he'll take a jumper from the right elbow. That shot good. Dante Powers with his 5th point and 2nd field goal of the night. He is now 2 for 4 shooting. 54-46, Bearkats back by 8 as Tarleton has it here on the right side. Bounce from Gibson over the left wing to Hicks. Back to Gibson from the left baseline. Guarded by Ray. Working a couple of right-handed dribbles. Now squares up. Bounce down low to McDavid. Actually, it is Hicks. And Hicks' floater is good. So it was Hicks down there, not McDavid. McDavid is on the court, but Hicks credited there with a basket as he had a nice move inside. 54-48. Sam Houston up front. 6:30 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the second half. Jaden Ray on the left wing. Launches it over to Javion May near the right elbow. May bounce over to Ipe from the WAC logo. Trying to turn around. That ball stripped away from him. And a jump ball possession arrow will stay with Sam Houston. So the Bearkats will finally get one here in their favor with 10 seconds on the shot clock. I think some of the fans are wanting a foul called, and they haven't gotten it hardly any here tonight so far. As Jaden Ray inbounding to Savion Flagg on the right side. Flagg, turnaround jumper too strong. Poked all the way up to Dante Powers. Down to 4. Powers has got to shoot here. Down to 2. Takes a jumper. On its way. Good. Oh, baby, what a shot by Dante Powers near the right elbow. Beautiful high arcing shot. The net floated backwards. 56-48. Bearkats by 8. 5:55 to go here in the ball game. Sam Houston back on the defensive side. Gibson down near the right baseline, over to Small. Inside the right baseline, hop, jump, shot, no good. Bounced around, Ipe floats it around. It goes to Savion Flagg, 1-on-2. Flagg turning on the juice, but it's turned over and stolen by Gibson. Boy, Gibson, I thought, got away with a little bit of a walk. Hicks into the front court. 1-on-3, it's stolen by Jaden Ray. Boy, the steal factory is open here tonight. Jaden Ray has it back on the near side from right to left for the Cats. Boy, Dante Powers looks winded. These Bearkats have just ran sprints back and forth, and Coach Hooten knows it. We're going to take a timeout here. So the Bearkats will take a timeout. We'll take it for 30 seconds. We'll be back in a moment. Bearkats have the ball and the lead when we come back. 56-48 from Ben Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat Course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat Course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat Course in Huntsville.
Back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us from Bernard G. Johnson Coliseum in beautiful Huntsville, Texas. Sam Houston leading Tarleton men's basketball 56-48. As the Cats will inbound here, Dante Powers in front of the scores table just to the left of his own bench. Over to Jaden Ray. Ray has it on the right wing, guarded by McDavid. Ray trapped, goes up top to Powers, floats one down to Flag. Flag pump fakes, up, shot no good. But 2 free throws coming up here for Savion Flag. Foul is called on Taj Small. That's his 4th personal and the 4th team foul by Tarleton here in the second half. Savion Flag already has 14 points tonight, 5 of 12 shooting, 2 of 5 from downtown, and 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. He already has a double-double with 10 rebounds and 4 assists here in this game so far. The 2 free throws coming up here on the left side. The first one on the way from the right hand, good at the bottom of the net. He'll have one more. Savion Flag to shoot one more. Javon Grant will come in for Javion May. And one more free throw attempt coming up here for Sam Houston. Savion Flag on the left side. Bends his knees, right-handed free throw, no good off the back of the iron. Rebound by Small. 57-48, Bearkats by 9, 4:57 to go in the game. Daniel, quick pass to Small. Small inside the paint, left side, good. Found the eye of the needle, able to put the thread through it. 57-48, 4:43 to go. Javon Grant on the far side, right to left. Chest pass over to Jaden Ray, stands on the S of the SH logo at center court. McDavid trying to reach in with a right hand on his dribble. Ray winding some clock down here, works off the high screen, down low, Savion Flag, and this one is poked away by McDavid. Ray was looking for the alley-oop to Savion Flag. 57-50, Tarleton trailing, 4:14 to go. Got it on the right side. Here is Todd Small from the free throw line. He'll take a long jumper, rims in and out, rebound to Marcus Lampley. Lampley over to Jaden Ray. Ray will walk this one and now starts his waltz into the front court. Crossing center court right at dead center. Stands again on that S. Plenty of time on the shot clock here. High screen. Savion Flag. Pass back over to Dante Powers. Powers shaking off Daniel. Javon Grant now the left corner. Back up top to Jaden Ray. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Finds Dante Powers. Takes a 3. Right wing. Rim it home and good. Dante Powers flexing the arms, and the Bearkats leading back by 10, tying their largest lead. That's a way to do it down the stretch, 60-50. 3:30 to go on the Miller time game clock. Tarleton back to the right side. Daniel passing down to Gibson, battling on Jaden Ray. Puts up a shot from the right side, no good. Savion Flag with the rebound. Bearkats have outscored Tarleton 31-26 here in the second half. Now shooting 52%, 24 for 46 in the ball game. And they are 12 of 21 in this half. Ray has it back to the left side, uses his left hand to keep his dribble. Over to Dante Powers, down to 9. Powers has been hot. Boy, he's calling for his teammates to come up there and set a screen. Powers wants to take it himself. He'll float this one over, knocked away. Bearkats, Jaden Ray has it for 3, yes! Oh man, the rim is generous tonight. Jaden Ray from downtown. Bearkats got a little luck on their side tonight after that one, 63-50. Sam Houston with their largest lead now at 13. Savion Flag down there on the defensive side. The pass over to Small. Small trying to work from the right elbow. Pass goes to Gibson, turned over. Here comes Javon Grant. Left, right dribble. Over to Lampley. Left corner 3. Turn on the lights! The Bearkat 3 party is going strong here. Sam Houston on a 12-2 run over the last 4 minutes, making 4 of their last 4 shots, leading by 16, 66-50. And now we've got a whistle back on the right side. It's on Dante Powers, his second personal and the 5th team foul. Sam Houston, Javon Grant getting a chest bump down there from head coach Jason Hooten. Hooten is fired up in a positive way tonight for his team. And we will take a media timeout. We'll be back in 90 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
All right, Kendall,
Here is your question. You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She has been your good neighbor agent for 35 years after all. But did you know that State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, that's right. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wagner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wagner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wagner Huntsville. For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
The Bearkats on a 12-2 run over the last 4 minutes. They have found some separation, leading Tarleton 66-50. Welcome back to Bearkat men's basketball. From Van Wagner on the Bearkat Sports Radio Network, I'm Rob Hipp. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
This is your home for Bearkats football. 101.7 KSAM Huntsville. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Also the home for Bearkats basketball as Tarleton will inbound here on the right side. Small, locked up, has to pass to Gibson. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Hicks has it. Actually, it was McDavid. McDavid down to Gibson, and a whistle and a foul here with 6 on that clock by Sam Houston. It's on Dante Powers, his third personal, the 6th team foul. Not in the act of shooting, 1:49 to go on the Miller time game clock. Inbounding here, and a pass and a shot is on its way. That one is no good for Montre Gibson. The Bearkats with it. They can run some clock here, holding on to that strong advantage, 66-50. As Jaden Ray has it here from right to left. Savion Flagg on the court, DeMarcus Lampley down there. Dante Powers. Ray's just going to run some clock here. And tonight is senior night, so we're probably not going to have an opportunity to get any interviews. Jaden Ray has it, trying to work in. Down to 3, down to 2. Savion Flagg fires one from the parking lot, splashed it home. The three-point frenzy continues for the Bearkats. 69-50, raise the flag, baby. 1:07 to go on the Miller time game clock. Tarleton back to the right side. This one over to McDavid at the top of the 3. To Small from the right elbow. Powers almost swatted it away from him. Back over to McDavid. McDavid right baseline. Zings this one around over to Daniel. The ball's on the court. And it goes out of bounds. It's Bearkat ball. 49 seconds remaining. There's a 19-second differential from the game clock and the shot clock as Javion May inbounds over to Lampley. Back to May. And now to Jaden Ray. Ray waltzing his way to the left side with McDavid on him. The Bearkats down the stretch as they got as close to within 2. Tarleton came roaring back, but the Bearkats stretched it away down the stretch, taking care of business. Down to 8. Jaden Ray has it on the right wing. Picks up his dribble, finds Javion May at the top, back over to Ray. Bearkats lose the handle, and now it's a wide open shot here from McDavid. He tried to slam it home. It was blocked by Javion May. He said, "You're not going to do it, baby." Bearkats, Dante Powers back to the left side. They can just dribble it out here. Powers is trapped over to Jaden Ray, and that should do it. Oh, man, what a way to close the season tonight as Sam Houston ends the ball game on a 15-2 run and defeats Tarleton 69-50. We'll step aside, we'll take an extended break, and when we come back, we'll have our post-game wrap-up. Stay with us, friends, from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearkat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearkat Sports Network present the Bearkat Basketball Post-Game Show. Now for an in-depth analysis of tonight's game, let's return courtside with Rob Hipp.
Back at it, friends. Bearkats post-game as Sam Houston takes care of business. The 31st and final regular season game of the year for Sam Houston. They end this one tonight versus Tarleton again, 69-50 on a 15-2 run to close out the ball game, making 5 of their last 5 shots and holding Tarleton scoreless over the last 5 minutes. And what a job here tonight as the Bearkats taking care of Tarleton. And a tough one this season for Sam Houston. They were predicted to only finish 7th in the WAC preseason poll, but as I said numerous times, they have turned some heads and finishing strong here this year. As Kuba Kowalski getting honored here on senior night tonight. Head coach Jason Hooten is down there. Athletic director Bobby Williams alongside Miss Chris. And Kuba being walked out there by head coach Jason Hooten's wife. That is just a beautiful sight. Coach Hooten and his family, they treat these young men like they're his own. And so awesome to have Kuba as a Bearkat this year. He's been one of my favorites, a fan favorite here. and he will be missed, of course, but we've still got some basketball left as the Cats are headed to that WAC tournament. So again, Kuba standing out there getting the photos right now. Bobby Williams to his right, Jason Hooten actually to his right, Bobby Williams to his left, and Kuba towering over both of those men. And then two more seniors will be honored as well. We'll see who's next here. Quentin Baylor, the public address announcer, is calling those.
Mr. Savion Flagg.
So Savion Flagg, the Texas A&M graduate transfer, being walked onto the court now by his parents, as Coach Hooten giving him a hug out there under that left side of the rim. We'll let Quentin call some of this.
Since he first stepped on the court for Sam Houston. He's third in the conference in scoring at 18.7 points a game, and third in rebounding with an even 8. He scored a career-high 31 points against Nebraska earlier this season and has scored in double figures in 28 of the 29 games that he has played for the Bearkats, including a streak of 28 consecutive games, which is the longest in the nation this season. He's reported a career-high 17 rebounds in a win.
So Savion Flagg is down there with his parents to either side, Coach Hooten to his right, Athletic Director Bobby Williams to his left, as he receives a pat on the back and a fist bump from Athletic Director Williams. Chris also down there.
But certainly not.
And here's
number 3, Mr.
DeMarcus
Lampley. DeMarcus is a 3-year letter winner for the Bearkats after transferring from Wallace State. The Phoenix City, Alabama native was a first-team All-Southern Conference selection last season after averaging over 14.5 points per game. He scored a career-high 30 points last season against Abilene Christian and is second in the team in scoring this season at 10.3 points per game. In 3 seasons as a Bearkat, DeMarcus is averaging 11 points a game, has scored 953 career points, ranks 5th all-time in 3-point field goal attempts, and is 7th all-time in 3-point field goals made with 106. This evening, he's escorted by his parents, April and Barnett Lampley.
So DeMarcus' parents in the house tonight with the pride of Phoenix City, Alabama, DeMarcus Lampley. What a season this young man has had, and the Bearkat fans getting a treat as Lampley was eligible to play one more season with the Bearkats due to COVID. We'll step aside, we'll take a break. We will break this game down with one final post-game segment when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearkat Sports Radio Network.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She has been your good neighbor agent for 35 years after all. But did you know that State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, that's right. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wagner Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory trained technicians who are skilled with state-of-the-art factory diagnostic equipment. Wagner service hours Monday through Saturday are convenient and local shuttle service is readily available. Experience the service difference at Wagner Huntsville. For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
At HEB, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of HEB jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an HEB Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit HEB, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy HEB app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Back at it here live on the campus of Sam Houston State University. I'm Rob Hipp as the Bearkats close out the regular season on a 69-50 victory over Tarleton State. It's
Need service work on your vehicle? Then drop on by Wagner, Huntsville and meet the new service and shop managers to see what better customer service feels like. Meet their GM factory trained.
And again, there's a spot going there. But again, those seniors getting honored here tonight, DeMarcus Lampley, Savion Flagg, and Kuba Kowalski. We'll quickly go over this one here tonight before we sign off. Sam Houston shot 55%, 27 of 49 from the field. They were 10 of 23 from downtown. An excellent night shooting the long ball. A lot of those coming in the last 6 minutes on that 15-2 run. Sam Houston 5 of 7 from the charity stripe tonight. They had 15 turnovers. That was really only one of the only blunders. They scored 15 points off of 13 Tarleton turnovers tonight. One of the keys to victory presented by Emblem Properties Real Estate from head coach Jason Hooten was they had to out-rebound their opponent tonight. They did that 32-21, 24 on the defensive glass, 8 offensive rebounds. The Bearkats had 13 second chance points, 12 off the bench, 32 down in the paint, as this was a much larger Bearkat team compared to Tarleton. They had 9 fast break points, 3 blocks, 8 steals, and 16 assists. This ball game was tied one time for only 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The Bearkats led for 37 minutes and 20 seconds of this ball game. For Tarleton State, 42% from the field, 21 of 50. They shot 7 of 20 from three-point land at 35%. They only went to the line once on an and one for one. They had 13 turnovers, 15 points off of those 15 Bearkat turnovers, 21 rebounds, 16 on the defensive glass, 5 offensive boards. The Texans had 7 second chance points, 8 off the bench, 20 in the paint, 2 fast break points, no blocks, 7 steals, and 12 assists in this ball game. Only one player in double digits tonight for Tarleton, and that was Freddie Hicks, the first cousin of Damon Nicholas Jr. He had 13 on 5 of 8 for shooting in 29 minutes and 5 boards. For your Bearkats, a well-rounded effort tonight as everyone who got on the court except Kuba Kowalski, who was only out there for 4 minutes, scored. The leading scorer, Savion Flagg, back into his scoring ways tonight. He finished with a double-double, 6 of 13 from the field, 3 of 6 from three-point land. He was 3 of 5 from the charity stripe, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 foul, 4 turnovers in 36 minutes. The Texas A&M senior, the graduate transfer, Savion Flagg, with 18 points. DeMarcus Lampley, whose family was here tonight, good to meet them. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 7 from three-point range. He had 3 rebounds, 1 turnover in 32 minutes. DeMarcus Lampley with 11 points. Followed by Tristan Ipe, 5 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 from the charity stripe. He had 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 foul, 3 turnovers in 32 minutes. It's Tristan Ipe with 11 points. Javion May finished 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from downtown, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 3 fouls, 2 turnovers in 25 minutes. Javion May with 10 points. And Dante Powers, 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from downtown. He had 1 rebound, 3 fouls, 1 turnover in 25 minutes. Dante Powers with 10 points. And 2 more to call here as Javon Grant, the freshman, he dished out the assist tonight. 5 assists, only 1 turnover in 15 minutes. He was 1 for 1, had 2 points. A great night tonight for Javon Grant. And then how about Jaden Ray, who continues to impress. He was 3 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from long range. 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 foul, 2 turnovers. Again, in 30 minutes, Jaden Ray with 7 points. Bearkats, their largest run was a 12-0 run. Their largest lead would be the final score, 59-50. And the Bearkats, again, taking care of business here tonight. And they wrap up the regular season 18-13, 13-5 in Western Athletic Conference play. The Tarleton Texans will fall on the season with an overall record of 14-16 and 9-8 in Western Athletic Conference play. Actually 8-8. No, 9-8. 9-8 in Western Athletic Conference play. Friends, as always, it's been my true honor and privilege to bring you these games. I will be down in Las Vegas. We'll have information on that WAC tournament. We know that it's going to get underway next week. We just don't know the exact seeding or when yet. So stay tuned to the Bearkat Sports Radio Network. Follow us on KSAM Sports on Facebook, and also visit GoBearkats.com for schedule and ticket information. Again, congratulations to the Bearkats on a successful regular season. Now it's on to the playoffs. Friends, as always, this broadcast has been authorized under rights granted by Sam Houston to Van Wagner. The accounts and descriptions of this broadcast may not be retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner and Sam Houston Athletics. The executive producers of Sam Houston Basketball is Zach Kaditz. The coordinating producer is Desiree Chambers. And a special thanks to the Sam Houston Communications Office, Jason Barfield, Ben Reichard, and Cody Stark. Studio operations by K-Scam. Luke Scott was our operator and engineer tonight. Also, appreciate all the work that he's done this season. Carlos Zimmerman has been on a lot of games as well. He'll be back for the WAC tournament. Friends, I'm Rob Hipp, reminding you tonight that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other, especially during these times. Please provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good night, friends, and God bless from Huntsville, Texas. We'll see you next time.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Hey y'all, it's Aaron Watson. Need a new vehicle? It may only be a swipe away. Every time you swipe your First Financial Bank Visa debit card between now and the end of February, you will be automatically entered into a drawing to win a new vehicle of your choice. Swipe often and you will soon be driving up and down that honky-tonk highway. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit ffin.com/sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Member FDIC.
You've been listening to Sam Houston State University Bearkat Basketball. No portion of this game may be rebroadcast without express written consent from Sam Houston State University. Our broadcast partners for 101.7 KSAM. We are the Bearkat Sports Network.